everybody, my name's Rob, otherwise known as Paralia, because that is true. Welcome to Men
podcast.
Talking. Men Talking.
Shut up.
As I learnt just last night, maybe last night or the night before, that's what Hughes put into a thesaurus to get the name of this damn podcast.
So yeah,
What now?
Yeah, let's talk about that to begin with. So when creating this podcast, we were going through many names, and all the ones we thought of were taken, apart from a very few. But even at that point, I was still trying to think of names. So I found a thesaurus. Basically, you put one word in, and then it gives you a long list of words that mean the exact same thing, but they're different. So I put men in. Men came up as gentlemen, so I'm like, I like that. I'll go with gentleman. Gentleman. I put talking in, and one of the words there was gossip. Hence, why I put together gentleman's gossip, because it worked. Plus, gentlemen don't gossip; they discuss, and that was the whole. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how I created the name Gentleman's Gossip, because of a thesaurus and me putting in men talking.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
He did. He thought I came up with the name completely on my own. Well, technically I did. Technically. But, yeah, you learn something new every day. Yeah.
You know we're gonna put that on your gravestone.
What, you learn something new every day?
Yeah.
Well, it's true, though.
That's your what's it the correct term? Your meme.
My meme. God, I hope so.
It's gonna be like, who knew bananas were that slippery on the top of the Eiffel Tower? Oh well, you learn something new every day.
Every day.
That's an inside joke if anyone's listening. They can't discuss it further. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, the slipping on the banana bit, not the learn every new.
Banana.
Slipping on the peel, whatever.
Banana peels aren't actually slippy.
No, they're not.
I don't know. Have you stood on one?
Yes. Plus, it's been scientifically proven.
I don't know where that one started. Like, why?
It was just a cartoon thing. Pretty sure.
Just thought a banana would be a good idea.
Pretty sure it was just a cartoon thing. Wasn't it, like, originally from, like, Looney Tunes, maybe?
Oh, it's way old.
Oh, yeah, no, it's very old, but...
Probably a Tom and Jerry thing right at the start there somewhere. Way back.
Maybe that. I don't know.
I don't know if anything before that did it as such. Wouldn't have a clue. So, what is the topics and craziness today?
Well...
No.
No. Well, I was about to say, Pirellia's got a good game recommendation.
I do have a good game recommendation.
Okay, go for it.
That game is called Cluster Truck.
Oh, I know that game.
Okay.
And I was just when Hughes went off to get something to eat just now, I had another play around with it, and the people that were on TeamSpeak were like,
"No, I was actually."
He's swearing a lot right now.
I was actually here. I was actually here for the end of it.
Oh, you were here for the end of it. Well, I cannot repeat the words I was saying.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
I'm very tempted to make a video on it, so if I do,
you've got to make sure you don't say those words.
You can post a link.
That's mind saying them. They were so bad you had to explain what they meant.
What?
They were so bad.
Those words, so bad you had to explain what they meant.
Oh God, no, they weren't that bad.
Oh yeah, they were.
Oh Christ, I missed all the fun then.
Yeah.
Thank God for that, probably.
But I can definitely say the most appropriate response to that game is one hell of a mother trucking game.
Oh yeah.
It's so frustrating. Effectively, you're a camera. Basically, you're a camera. You're the screen, right? You don't have a body. Or your body's invisible or whatever. and you are running on top of trucks that are moving along a certain way, and you have to get to the end. Basically, it's as simple as that, but it's not, because the trucks are moving in different directions. You have to run. If you fall off, you're dead. Yeah.
You got obstacles to...
You've got obstacles to do. You get more points if you spend more time in the air.
You eventually also get upgrades and things, such as grappling hook, slow down time, low gravity, something like that.
Double jump.
Double jump.
Double jump's useful. Like, oh, whoops, I screwed that up. Oh, well, I can just jump again. You know?
Yeah,
it is a very good game.
If you want to check out the game, down in the description. It's going to be a link.
Yeah, I wonder where to.
I don't know. Many various places, perhaps. I've got two. Yeah. I've got two of them now. I just gotta try and figure out how the hell Green Man Gaming works.
Yeah.
Like, I've signed up for their I've signed up and they've approved it, but I still haven't got a clue on how the hell it works.
Fair enough. Well, I don't really have any. I mean, do I have any other games? I started playing League of Legends, which I know I'm a little late to that particular party, but it's a pretty good game.
Yeah.
For what it is, it's a pretty good game. I did realize that Dota 2 and League of Legends look almost identical.
Huh.
And the fact that I started playing League of Legends first, and then I was like, oh, Dota 2 actually looks like it plays like. So I downloaded it, played it. I was like, this is identical. I'll just stick with League of Legends.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of ads for League of Legends, and I'm just like, well, Prelia's got it now. Maybe I should get it. We can play together.
We could.
Yeah.
Could. There is co-op mode.
Well, the game itself is nothing but co-op, isn't it?
Technically, yeah. But I meant there's a co-op mode so much as you could play with your friends.
Right, that's what you mean. Yeah, and it's very competitive game. Isn't it one of the e-games?
It is an esports game,
yes.
Yeah. I know I'll never be that good, but one can hope.
One could hope. Empire Rises could
rise.
Exactly. Empire Rises could rise. We could be one of the teams, the esport teams one day. You never know.
There's nothing I'd love more than that.
Oh god. A YouTube
There's
career.
Nothing I'd love more than being a competitive gamer. Now, I've seen how much money they can win. Oh my god, you wouldn't have to work ever again.
Been YouTuber, video editor. That's what I would like.
You'd have to win though, wouldn't you? Like,
well, yeah, but
if you don't come first,
I'm not sure
and
if there's a prize for second place and third place. There probably is.
You get your name out there as well, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
they
people will know who you are at that point. After that point, people will know who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah. Assuming you didn't come first and missed out on a grand prize and came like fifth or something. I mean, do you know if they make money other ways, like sponsorships?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, they're sponsored.
A lot of them are sponsored via... One is sponsored by Razer, another one is sponsored by another gaming rig company type thing, and so on and so forth. It's mostly... Yeah, it's mostly things like Razer, so headsets, mouse, keyboards, computers, flipping...
Anything and everything to do with gaming.
Yeah.
And computers.
Pretty much.
And hell, ESPN bought into esports as well, so I mean, it's gonna become something if ESPN have bought into it.
Explain for the viewers or me, who's ESPN?
They're a sports channel.
Yeah. They're a news
like on a
sports
TV
channel, aren't they, as well?
I think they do news as well as normal. It's kind of like an American version of Sky Sports, I guess.
Huh.
They've got their own esports championship and all that now, so.
I wonder how you start from, like, say us. You start from the very bottom and you work your way up. I wonder how you would do that.
I think you have to get incredibly good at the game before you...
Oh yeah, no, I know that. I know, like, it's you got to do small jumps. You got to start as a team, as like if we were now. Then you go into a like probably like a local tournament type thing, and then maybe slowly after that you go into a country tournament, then maybe international, and so on and so forth, and eventually probably esport. But I'm just wondering, would you actually start? I mean, as in, like, where would you first go?
That's a good point.
I'm sure if you Google that, it probably comes up.
Probably.
A big university or a company would probably have their own mini tournaments.
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah, I'd be game for that. I'd do that.
I would also like to be a millionaire.
I mean, who wouldn't? But pretty much, you know, thing is, it's not like easy work or anything. It is hard work. So
Yeah,
it's not
some
like
of the
you're just gonna do it from sitting on doing nothing all day. You know, you're gonna actually have to do stuff. And as much as people think gaming is easy and like it's like you're not actually doing stuff and you know you're just wasting, it's not. It's not easy to play games. It takes actual skill.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
you have
competitive
to-
You
strategy
have to
players.
win.
Yeah, you have to be good at strategy as well, as Ben just said.
Well, not only that, it's the actual clicks per minute. Like a lot of those games will tell you how many clicks per minute or actions per minute you've actually done. And if you're a normal person, you might do anywhere between like 40 and 60 if during a really exciting part. But these people are doing like 300 clicks per minute, and sort of micromanaging a whole crowd of units. And it's just like you doing that competitively for hours and hours per day, you would end up with risk of injury. Like,
You mean a repetitive strain injury?
yeah, I mean,
You mean that thing? You mean that thing I already have?
well, yeah, but imagine now that instead of clicking so many times per minute, you're doing it 4 times more than you were before. And
You don't know how much I click anyway.
you don't click 300 times a minute, do you?
100 times a minute.
300.
300.
That's well,
Kind of all depends on what I'm doing, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, competitive RTS players, it's insane. Aren't they micromanage?
Well, League of Legends is a MOBA as well, so which is a battle arena, basically. If it's a multiplayer online battle arena, is what MOBA stands for. Oh, there's that. I noticing people have been really quiet right now.
Yes.
I think I'm a bit laggy because I sort of interrupt people.
No.
Terrible lags.
No, you just interrupt people.
Yeah, I'm being quiet just because I'm reading things.
What, you reading up on esports?
Yep. Pretty much.
Fair enough.
Pretty much.
Oh, we'll move on then. While he's reading. There's no films this week. At least none I've been to. There's next week, the following week, the one you want to see, Hughes, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
There's actually a couple of Marvel movies that are coming out that I want to see as well.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is coming out.
That's the one I want
month.
to see. And then there's also another one as well, which I can't remember, but I know it's Marvel.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Iron Fist, maybe?
Your fella's Invulnerable and Super Strong.
I think it's Iron Fist.
No, that's not Iron Fist.
No,
it's Power Man because he's the one that's indestructible.
I thought
But the film's not called Power Man. It's called whatever his real name is. But I don't know that exactly.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure. I thought there was an Iron Fist movie coming out.
I haven't seen anything on. I haven't seen anything on Iron Fist as such. No, the one I was looking at, it's a colored guy, so I know it's the guy. It's Power Man as such. In some of the Spider-Man cartoons at the moment, him, Iron Fist, White Tiger, and the other one's name are all in one of the recent cartoons with Spider-Man. His skin is invulnerable to everything and anything, and he's super strong.
Oh.
How the hell do you defeat someone whose skin is invulnerable to everything?
No idea.
No
idea.
Well,
like how do you take down Superman? Like that's the way his skin is.
Kryptonite.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure Power Man's not got that particular weakness, so
Okay.
it's a case
What
of
about the vacuum of space? Will that do the trick?
Probably.
yeah, lack of air would definitely do it. Probably.
Okay. So, speaking of that, there was a Will Smith movie a couple of years back. It was called John Hancock, and he was basically, you know, a version of Superman. His skin was impenetrable to anything. He had extremely extreme human strength, so on and so forth.
Flying and everything else.
Yeah, and he could fly and things like that. And his weakness was his own kind. Basically, it's sort of like a swan type relationship. Once you've found a partner, your partner's for life sort of thing, and you'll always manage to find each other.
It was you were born and your partner was born at the same time.
Okay.
And as long as it when you two moved close together, you lost your powers.
Yeah, pretty much. So as I was
saying, you were able to have kids and grow old and whatever.
So
but when you moved away, you had your powers.
So
keep you safe.
So basically, what I was just saying.
So as long as you're not near your partner, you're invulnerable.
Oh yes, when you have that relationship, it made you mortal basically. But when you didn't, you were these super beings, and maybe that could be sort of a situation in.
Yeah, I have no idea. See, I don't know a lot about Power Man as such.
Well, another.
I only know his strengths. I don't know if he has any actual weaknesses.
Don't know either. Another situation of a whole, person being next to you losing your power type thing is the Amazon Prime exclusive thing called Lucifer, which me and Pirelli have been watching, and one of the things in there is that obviously via the name Lucifer, he's the Satan devil, and you have a person in there that basically is slowly and mostly turning him mortal again. Like he's been shot, he technically died, he came back to life, this, that, and the other, just because of this woman.
Yeah, and he can't work out why.
Yeah.
In fact,
like some sort of sexist subtext.
He thinks she's an angel.
Yeah.
At one point, thinks she's an angel because this is like hocus pocus to him, really.
Yeah. The only.
Oh, you got a link for that? Is that going to be your anime this week?
Oh, it's not an anime. It's not an anime.
It's not an anime. What is it?
It's just a TV series. Well, it's not even a TV series. It's a Amazon Prime exclusive. It's anybody can just
I'll grab your link afterwards.
Yeah.
Might be interested in that one.
I mean, we have told you about it already.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. I'll probably miss that one in all the discussions.
But
the next Marvel is actually Doctor Strange, so I don't have a clue how this is going to go exactly.
Yeah, I want to watch that. It looks quite good.
Like I've seen the cartoon on it, how he first started. So I'm wondering, will this go more or less the same way or not? Like it starts off like he's a doctor. He is actually a doctor. He's a brilliant doctor, but he's in an accident and loses the ability to use his hands. But he needs his hands to do the operations or whatever. And then ends up at a monastery with all these gifted people who actually then do teach him magic as such. And he has the ability before he even starts. He has a part of the ability. Certain people are born with it.
Well then.
I think now he's not in the mutant universe. He's in the Spider-Man.
You just said he's in the Marvel.
I've lost track. I've really lost track on which one Marvel is.
X-Men.
He's in with
No, X-Men isn't Marvel, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, he is in the mutant universe then. I would put it.
But so's Spider-Man and Iron
Yeah.
Man.
Well, usually you connect everyone and anything to either Hulk or Wolverine, and you know they're in that universe. If they don't connect to the two of them, then they're in the other one with Superman, Batman, and all.
Yeah, Batman's in DC.
Yeah.
That's how I connect, because between Hulk and Wolverine, they are in every other story at some point, or they interact with everyone in that universe at some point.
And Banana Man's in the Dandy.
The bum bum.
Along with Apple Man.
Was there?
I don't think Apple Man's a thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's in the
Really?
Dandy. He's one of the bad guys.
Is he?
I can't remember him.
You don't
It's been
remember
a very
him?
long while since I read the Dandy.
I know. I just remember that you just said Apple Man. I remember there was our Banana Man. There was an Apple Man in it too.
I've got a couple of those books actually behind me, somewhere.
I've got a
I
ton
got a
of them
couple
up
of
in the
them
attic.
books in my parents' attic.
Yeah, I've got them here in this one.
Mm,
They're good.
yeah, but
Better than the Beano. Andy is definitely better than the Beano.
I don't know.
It got bad though there when they changed something. I didn't like it anymore.
I-
They made Desperate Dan dumb. So I
Wasn't
stopped
he
reading
exactly
it.
smart, was he?
No, he had a level of intelligence, like he knew what he was doing, but now they've actually made him dumb, really dumb.
Mm,
I've read some ones that my dad had, like what were they called? Ua Willie, the old Scottish one.
There's another new film coming out there. I just posted the link. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, Arrival.
Arrival?
Arrival.
Arrival?
Arrival.
Is that it?
I think it's Arrival. Yeah, Sarah.
It's Arrival.
Yeah.
I'm not that dyslexic.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's a
I am.
yeah. That's yeah.
No, this is a big giant weird ship just appears out of nowhere, or comes down and hovers off the ground, and this woman is the best communication person on the planet. She has to go try and communicate with them. No idea how it goes. It's a case of more appear later, and then they have to stop them thinking we're a threat or they're a threat. I don't know which way it went. Very little about it. It's out in November.
Yeah.
Mm.
Looks
I'm
definitely
just
looks like it's
watching
gonna
the
be a good
trailer
one.
now.
Hmm?
I'm just watching the trailer now.
Oh, you have to watch the trailer. Yeah, I got a link here for the trailer somewhere. Have one. Whatever.
So
You want the link, Hughes, or?
no, I
There
can.
you go. Well, there's a link there anyway if you want to copy it for that reason.
Oh no, I
Okay,
can
good.
see it just fine. But
Definitely a good one.
speaking of movies, that Iron Fist is either a movie in 2017 or it's a Netflix exclusive. I don't know which one, but it's one or the other.
Well, I'm hoping for the Netflix exclusive part.
I don't know which one. It's one of the or the other.
Just to see.
Oh, good God. Okay, this looks good.
What, the Arrival thing?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I just typed in Iron Fist Marvel, and the third link down says Iron Fist series.
Cool.
I don't know if that's going to be, just check, see if that's going to be a cartoon or a film, live action thing.
It should be it's a live action thing. I think it might be a Netflix exclusive.
There's TV series 2017 further down, so that might be.
That might be it.
Yeah, this is a live action thing.
Yeah.
And it is indeed on Netflix.
So Friday, March 17th, 2017.
Netflix have got a few Marvel exclusives, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that thing with the woman who's a private detective. I can't remember what her name is.
Jessica Jones.
Yes, they have Jessica Jones. They also have this other thing that I was watching the other day, and I can't really remember what it's called, so I'm gonna have to go on and quick check. Where are you?
Oh,
Luke Cage. They have that. So they're doing quite a few of them, I do believe.
Yeah. Green Arrow. That's DC in it. Green Arrow.
Daredevil. They've got Daredevil as well.
Again, Green Arrow. Isn't that DC?
Green Arrow is Superman.
So DC.
DC, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's Netflix. Netflix. Next.
Ne-
Oh,
ne-
Jesus Christ! I can't say it.
Thank you.
Netflix.
There we go. That's a Netflix exclusive.
Well, apparently they're going to do a Wonder Woman film.
They already did,
an
didn't
Aquaman film. I'm not sure if they're doing a Flash or a Cyborg film or not.
I thought they already did a whatchamacallit movie, the Superwoman.
Flash.
Not Superwoman.
Which one?
The other one. Whatever one.
Wonder Woman or
Wonder
Aquaman?
Woman. There we go.
It's not out yet. It's based after Superman v Batman: Dawn of Justice.
Right. Still haven't watched it.
It's based on her like life story more or less. Way back fighting in like the First World War or whatever.
Yeah.
There is another one coming to Netflix by the looks of things as well in 2017, maybe? Yeah? It's called The Punisher.
Well,
That's another Marvel thing.
Oh yeah, I know him alright. No one can ever tell whether he's on the good side or the bad side.
Yeah, well, the description of this is after the murder of his family, Frank Castle is both haunted and hunted. In the criminal underworld, he'll become known as the Punisher. So,
Yeah, he's a case of he's doing the right thing the wrong way or something.
kind of relatable to an anime, you know, the Black Butler.
Yeah.
He kind of does the right thing just for the wrong
reasons. No, he's doing the.
How's that anything like Black Butler?
Because of how he goes about things.
Sure.
It's just his mental state. You know, whatever. The long silent pause here.
Checking something.
So I've got nothing against DC, but for whatever reason, I just don't watch their movies. Like I watched like the animation, like movies and things, but I've never really watched much of their live action things.
I'm a pretty big Batman fan. So
They just keep changing Batman over and over and restarting and redoing and.
I know. I was a fan of the last series of films is they were pretty good.
No, I've just really got fed up with changing Batman over and over and doing things over and over. You know the
But one thing we
storyline.
definitely do not need is a Batman origin story. We don't need that again.
No.
We know the origin story. We know it off by heart. We don't never.
Have
need
you
it
have
again.
you seen the other thing, the TV series Gotham?
No.
You know, I went to watch it and I was like, you know, I can't be.
No, I went like, there's no way I want to see this. Like, you know, you don't want to see Commissioner Gordon starting out on his first day, like, and Bruce Wayne being a child, like you know how the story ends. What's the point in what, Joe? This is just more fuel on the fire as such.
That's the same way with Just Call Saul.
They haven't started. They haven't done 3 bloody origin stories at this point, or is it 4?
Yeah, quite a few. All pretty much the same thing.
Over and over, and
Yeah, we don't need to know.
here's a really odd one out in October. A monster calls.
God, please don't let this be a horror.
Not a horror.
Because I started watching the American Horror Story the other day and I regretted it. I regretted it in about 20 minutes in. They were like, full disclosure, the previous bit of residents of this family, yeah, one of them committed suicide and the other one killed himself. I'm like, Plus all the other crap you see. Are you sure this isn't a horror?
Yeah, it's not a horror.
Alright, so I skimmed through that. I skimmed through it, and what I've seen of it kind of reminds me of the Iron Giant.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, I don't even know if... when you see the boy running through the classroom and the monster following him, I'm not even sure if that's real or in his mind. Kind of thing.
It does remind me of something, that's for sure.
The Iron Giant?
I've never watched the Iron Giant.
You've never watched the Iron... Boy, get on Netflix and watch the Iron Giant.
I know, I said that like literally yesterday. He didn't get my reference about CoffeeZilla. I was like disappointed.
No, this thing's friendly as hell towards the boy anyway. I was always hoping for an Iron Giant too.
Nah, it was... No, it was...
I loved the ending though, the wee bolt, tapping at the glass and then heading off to find the rest of it.
Yeah.
In the middle of the Arctic somewhere, the head sitting there calling all the bits, the foot's just popping along and the hands just crawling along. This wee boat's just rolling through the snow. Trying to put himself back together. That's just the best ending ever.
It's a good job I didn't actually hear any of what you just said. After telling me to go and watch it, I'm fairly sure he just effectively spoiled it.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
That's...
No, he
No, I didn't.
You just said, "Oh, that's the best ending ever" after describing it, and
yeah,
I can only hear you in the background because I was watching the trailer.
No, it is literally 5 seconds at the very end. It's even like after the credits, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it is.
If I remember correctly, it's after the credits, so it's not technically the ending. There's a huge, there's a huge big story before that 5-second ending.
It is a very good film, though. Like I don't normally like TV or films that at all, but I like the Iron Giant.
Yeah, I've rewatched it a good couple of times over the years.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times too.
It's definitely. What was that made by Disney?
I think it was. I'm not sure.
No, it can't be Disney.
Well, how come?
It was too well written.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Too well written.
Warner Brothers.
Was it Warner Brothers?
Yes, based on a novel.
I didn't know it's based on a novel.
What's his face? Oh, what the hell is his name? Played the Iron Giant. What is he? Bald, Fast and Furious. Vin Diesel. Same with I Am Groot. Yeah. Same with Groot. He was the voice actor as well. It's strange that such a big actor gets such little verbal roles in some pretty big movies.
It goes.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And I filled in the movie section. He's filled in the game section. What's the next section?
Well, it's anime for me, and
Yeah.
okay, it's good.
What's your recommendation?
It's gonna sound a little bit weird coming from me, but the English translation is First Love Monster, and pretty much from the very first episode, the only thought that was going through my head is, what the hell is this anime? Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty darn good. There's parts in it which you just cannot believe that's true, hence the what the hell part, but it's pretty good. Like, yeah. Yeah. And if you can't tell by the title, it's a romantic comedy type situation, and obviously it's about one girl falling in love with a guy, and it was like her first ever love type situation, and there's a lot of things and a lot of people not trying to stop the relationship, but at the same time sort of is, and yeah. It's just it's a good.
It's a case of you don't want a mortal girl going out with a monster.
No. It's nothing.
No?
No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that.
Oh, it's not?
The monster part isn't a physical monster. It's a normal boy, sort of. The monster bit is. I can't talk about it because that's sort of the premise of the anime. Just go watch it. Go watch it.
Okay, so he doesn't change into a monster.
No, it's not a monster. It doesn't. It doesn't change into a monster.
Okay.
There's no monsters.
Leave people guessing. And curious. I've typed it
Why
in,
on the
actually. I'm
streets?
looking at
Monster.
pictures.
Oh.
Well then, I'm very glad I lightly heard that, considering lots of people were talking over you, Ben.
Yeah. I heard it too.
What did he say? I missed
You
it.
don't want to know.
No.
I so hate when you say that.
Alright. Easier way is, he doesn't want it repeated so he doesn't have to edit it out again.
Yeah, I'll ask him later after we finish recording then.
Yeah.
They'll never answer the question, so there's no point.
Oh, fine. Just hurry up.
Right. Anyway, that's your anime.
Yes.
Anything in the news?
Well, yeah, I got a couple of news topics. I've got news.
I've just got another film just popped in for the kids. The Stork.
Seen the trailer for that.
Seen the trailer for that?
Yep.
I've learned a wee bit. Apparently, all but one of the storks goes missing.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just the girl, one stork, and they're trying to deliver one baby.
Oh, is that the story to it?
And apparently, the penguins, along with something else, have kidnapped the storks. I don't know why. No idea. It's just bits and pieces I've seen.
I haven't got a clue. Like, I haven't sat
No.
down to watch the trailer.
The trailer was
so.
they were having a fight with the penguins, and they came in and goes, "Give us back the baby," and the penguins are all going, "Shh," because the baby's sleeping. And the thump the stork on his foot, and he's holding his beak shut so he doesn't shout, and he throws something and hits a penguin, and the penguin's screaming into a pillow.
Oh yes, I've seen.
This is going to be really funny.
I've seen that part.
In that part,
Yeah.
Oh god, this definitely is. Definitely, There's a second one for your sister. What was the other one I recommended the other day? You take your sister to?
Not Cora. Something to do with the. Oh god.
Oh, I can't remember.
I can't remember either. It's something to do with like Hawaiian tribe type.
Oh yeah, the Hawaii one.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. Yeah, there's two for you to take your sister
I
to.
can't remember the name either. Can't remember the name.
Not exactly sure when Storks is coming out though.
I don't know.
I think it is this year, just before the end of it.
I don't know.
So you have two to take your sister to. So happy with you.
Yeah.
Never gonna do it.
Nope. So.
I gotta get hold of your mother's number and text her and tell her you're a terrible brother. You won't take your sister to two brilliant movies, and then you won't come on here and discuss them with me at the same time when we could both discuss them.
I'm sure if you ask Pirelli nicely, he'll give it to you.
Maybe.
his mother's just gonna like, Rob, who's this weird person texting me?
And why are you not taking your sister to a film? What's going on?
Yeah.
I could really see the discussion going on, and then your sister listening. Wait, he's taking me to a film?
No.
Wait, he's not taking me to a film?
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
why not?
Ben,
Please, 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 please.
no. Do you know,
And you'll be tortured.
actually thinking about it, I don't think she's ever actually gone to the cinema yet.
Odd.
I don't.
Really?
How old is she?
She's
There's a
I
little bit
remember
of
the first
calculator.
time I
Get
went
the
to the
calculator.
cinema.
No,
I went to see
she's-
Lion King.
I can't remember the
That was a good
first.
film.
I remember.
When I was a child.
I remember one of the first movies I ever watched going to the cinema. Like the one of the first was the Harry Potter, the first one. I don't think it was the first one I've ever seen, but it was definitely one of them.
I've been going to cinema since I was young.
She's 6.
Yeah.
I'd never be able to
Me
remember what the
too.
first one was.
No joke. We slowly learned that we shouldn't take our dad to the cinema when he fell asleep. Embarrassing. It's so embarrassing to find your dad's just there, just like.
I don't know. Worse than him being on the edge of his seat at Pokemon the movie.
What?
Like, I think I'd prefer to have a parent sleep through Pokemon the movie than enjoy it.
Those.
Okay, she's 8, not 6. I don't know why 6 was in my head. Yeah. Pretty sure she's 8.
Let's go with 8.
No, I
Your
don't.
your mother will correct you later.
Ah, yeah, I know she will. That's the worst thing.
How can you not remember how old?
No,
your own
she's
sister
8.
Is?
She's 8.
Shouldn't you have like had that in your
No,
head?
I know she is. I know for a damn fact she is.
I remember when my sister was born.
I remember when
In
my
my
sister
life.
was born.
Back then, it was like, okay then.
Back,
As it went on, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
yeah, pretty much.
Why did this happen to me?
Yeah,
I had it the way I wanted it.
yeah,
Why does she get away with that and I don't?
yeah.
Oh, I remember that better, right?
I'm still getting it. She gets away with murder. I get away with nothing.
Yeah,
Like, why am I getting shouted at when she broke the thing?
yeah,
I'm not
Oh,
even in the room.
She's to blame me, to be honest.
yeah.
She's openly admitted to dobbing me in several times.
Well then.
And I'm like, and when she said that, I was like, you know what? I don't even feel bad about scaring the living daylights out of you when you were a child anymore.
But like, I'm glad I gave you a mild heart attack. No.
I'm glad you had nightmares.
I'm glad you kept wet in the bed until you were 13.
I never wet the bed until she was 13. Just clear that up right there. Like,
But like, Hughes is lying.
however, I don't know if she's not afraid of the dark anymore. That wasn't my fault.
My sister's terrified of the dark.
My sister seen an episode of Taggart, which is like, it's a semi-mainstream, semi-Scottish police drama thing. And basically someone was like dead on the screen and it petrified her. I don't know how. I just, yeah. Also, the I'm a Motley Dolly thing kind of scared the crap out of her. She doesn't have dolls in her room anymore.
Yeah, you don't have dolls in your room anymore either.
I wouldn't have had dolls in my room in the first place. They're freaky little buggers.
Exactly.
I'm just thinking that too. Just when you say that, it's coming up to Halloween,
Oh,
and I went past the house today, and upstairs, you know, there's 2-bedroom windows, and one had Chucky in it, the other had Chucky's bride in it,
oh, Jesus.
standing in the window.
Ah, Jesus.
Well,
I'm going, I
have
wouldn't
to
have
admit-
those anywhere near the house, let alone sitting in the window on display.
I have to admit, that would be one way to keep kids away from your house. wouldn't
Yeah,
No, the thing, depending on how young they are, they've got no idea what those are. Like, me and my mother were talking about Chucky and Chucky's Bride in front of my sister, and she was just like, "Oh, what's that?" And I'm like, "You don't want to know." But
Yeah, you go, when you turn
Just have a
18 or
clown
something,
sitting
we'll let
in
you
the
see it.
window. That'll do the trick these days.
Oh, true.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't. I would rather burn the thing on fire, but
True.
yeah.
Oh well, actual news. Considering we've got all of like 15 minutes left. Jesus.
Yeah, well, I'll go off the top of the bat. Well, there's another film just before you get away.
All right.
For your sister, Trolls.
Oh God, no.
You'll never go to see that yourself, let alone take her.
When you mean?
And I gotta get off this website.
Oh Jesus! When you mean trolls, you literally mean old pointy-haired.
TROLL. Yeah, trolls. The old trolls with the long hair that everybody's got or seen or.
Yeah, I've got one in one of my drawers somewhere.
Yeah, I've got one somewhere.
Hell, it's even in the cinema right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Just googled it.
Oh, Jesus.
Where is it?
In the cinemas
In
right
the cinema?
Is it? I didn't know it was not over here.
Well, it is here.
Hang on, gotta grab the pad.
Hell, it even shown it in 3D.
Good.
I mean, I don't think I could sit through a 3D film. I think it'd give me a headache, but...
Okay, can't remember which was my first 3D film, but I think it was... what's the... Avatar.
I've still
Avatar.
yet to watch that. I've watched the end of that film,
I think that was the first ever one I watched,
but never
as in
actually
3D.
properly watched it. But yeah, no, 3D stuff just gives me a headache. It just hurts.
No, that was the only good one they ever did.
Watched Spikers 3D, and that was with the like blue and red glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched. I'd never watched a straight up movie in.
No, Trolls is not out over here till actually tomorrow.
Well then.
Kind of a weird day. Usually they start on a Friday, not a Sunday.
Huh.
So it's
Yeah.
only actually showing tomorrow on the local thing.
It's probably because it's now like 10 to 10 at night, and they generally don't show shows after 10 o'clock. So
No,
No,
it's
true.
not showing any of next week's dates or times.
Not true. One of the cinema down near me can keep on going until about midnight.
yeah,
No,
but they're
but
not going to start a show at midnight, are they?
No, on like Halloween, I think they do, but it stays open until like midnight every other time, I think.
Yeah, no, I mean it's only showing the film's on tomorrow. It's not showing whether it's on the next day or the next day. Usually it shows you the full week.
All
You
right.
know that one.
The
Hey,
news.
Wake up.
Really, Pander? Really?
News.
Well, I had a good one this week. There was a stag running around the town. I've told you this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was early in the morning, and it was around a housing estate or a park next to one.
All right.
And they did try to tranquilize it, but it didn't work. And you can't shoot it twice with a tranquilizer because that'd be too much, and then you'd kill it.
So, Ian, what did they do?
They shot it dead.
Why didn't they just shoot it with another tranquilizer and save a bullet then?
Don't know. They wanted to make sure it actually worked.
In that case, if
I think it was a case of
it just knocked
shot-
it out.
I think it was a case of somebody said it actually charged at them or something, and they just had no choices left and just shot it.
And the poor thing was probably terrified.
It probably was. Like, it's an unknown area. It's
How
all
the
these
hell
people.
did they even get there?
Well, we have small forests around the place, and there is supposed to be a group of them somewhere, but I've never seen them out in the wild anywhere.
Surely to God they should, I don't know, fence these forests off or something.
It is fenced off.
Then how'd they get out?
To jump it.
They don't usually leave the forest areas. It's just somebody said it was mating season. Somebody else says it just comes down into the town because it's right down the town. It's at the bottom of the valley, and like we're at sea level, so it's warmer.
Yeah, I suppose.
So he's after the heat too, or whatever. But he's wandered out of wherever he's supposed to be, and they had no choice but to shoot it. And then like half the town's going, "Oh, they shot it. Why? They shouldn't have done that." And the other half's going, "Good job. You prevented it from harming anyone."
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And then you're going, anyone who's going, you know, like, "Why did you shoot it? You shouldn't have shot it. You should have done something else." Like, you know, like, you're not there. You're not standing there with this thing charging at you with horns on it.
Hmm.
It's most likely, it's easily going to be able to kill someone.
Yeah.
You know, if you're standing in that situation, you got a gun in your hand, you're going to turn around and shoot the damn thing to keep you alive and everyone around you alive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a small population of them. There is supposed to be a large population of them around the area, but again, I've never seen them. The main road between where I am in Uri and Dundalk, 13 miles away, there's a forest. Well, there used to be like the main road. There was like about half a mile of forest, and you're driving through it, and it goes. It used to go. You'd drive into the forest, and it'd be pitch black, and you'd drive out the other side, and it'd be bright day. There was that many trees, and they were that thick. That was the main road. And they've cut the trees back like both sides and made the road bigger, but there's still deer signs up. And this is the main road with 4 lanes on it. It's a dual carriageway now. It was only a 2-lane road. Now it's a dual carriageway. It still has deer signs on it. But like, I've never seen any of them. I know one side of the road has quite a large bit of forestry and a hill area or mountain area. The other side has very little forest and small community area.
Hmm.
So I've never seen them like all my years.
Well then.
Shocked when somebody said there was one running around the town. Like it was at the crack of dawn, like, and nobody was up. Everyone was kind of getting up and going to be starting to go to work. So the threat level was going up, or the hazard level was going up. I don't know which.
Hmm. Well then.
It's a case of you. I think it's a case of you have a tranquilizing dart, and you shoot it and pray that it's enough. And if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. You have to know the weight of the creature you're shooting, so they can only guess. And then if you give it too much, then it dies.
Yeah.
And like, you got all these people going, "Why'd you shoot it? You shouldn't have shot it. You should have found another way."
Oh, it's just like a damn gorilla over and over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
No, you're not there. You're not in that situation. Not your life on the line. It's everybody else's.
Yeah.
So, what's the rest of the news? Anyone else?
Yeah, I've still got 3 stories that
Go for it.
God. So the first one is that there's a new social network out called Rich Kids. They're what?
Okay.
Right. They're calling themselves the world's most exclusive social network. Considering anyone can make an account by logging in with their Facebook account, but the only people who can share things on the social network has to pay $1,000 month fee.
Good.
Well, damn, I
Pass.
thought I went to the wrong business. I swear to God, I should have made that site.
Yep. You definitely did the wrong thing.
Yeah. Also, the membership page is where am I? I don't know where the hell I'm going on this. Oh, something else. It only says so, but I know that's actually supposed to say something. So it's actually something else because it says that it's it says if it's too much for you, it's not for you. Yeah, that's literally the only text on that page is $1,000 fee. If it's too much for you, it's not for you. But Also, to make it sound less bad, the CEO said that a third of the membership fee does go towards charities.
Yeah, that's still
Mm.
that's still not like
That's yeah.
you know. Yeah.
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 I don't know.
I'm just angry again now at this.
Yeah, I understand if you've got more money than thought. It's sort of
I think it's more money than sense.
Oh,
but
more
go
money
for
than
it.
sense. That's right. It's sort of the place for you, considering they are announcing it as the most exclusive social network. So obviously, you've got to have a pretty darn good paying job or a very good income of some form.
It's gonna have a very small group of people on it.
I consider it's called Rich Kids. It's probably just.
Well,
children,
we could tell the
children
child
of
about
very
it. I'm
rich
pretty sure
people.
he's got enough money for it.
Yeah, yeah, but no, they're allowing anyone to make an account. They're allowing anyone to make an account if you've got a Facebook account, but unlike Facebook where you can share whatever the hell you want for free, you've got to pay that $1,000 a month fee. Which
Press release is cheaper.
Okay.
I suppose so.
Any
On
more
the next
news?
bit then?
Yeah, no, I got three. Oh, I got two other things which I hope I can get through quick enough. So let's go with the longer of the two, because why not? So there's oh jeez, there's a new. Jesus Christ. So there's a stupid new news story, but that's kind of why I want to talk about it. There's a new trend / meme going around called the high five selfie, where you basically set your camera on your phone on a timer. Then throw your phone and try to get a picture of you high-fiving yourself while your phone is falling.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. So lots of people have been doing it, as well as most of them are complaining that they've broke their phone while trying to do it. But you know, you're trying.
You're literally throwing your phone. It's gonna break, especially if it's an iPhone.
Should have bought a Nokia.
Yeah, Nokia with a camera.
Yeah, I don't think the Nokia you're particularly thinking of has a camera, Ben.
No,
Yeah.
but
I'd
it
be
has
surprised if it even has the ability to text message.
Yeah.
No, I missed that phone because it could text message like 400 characters, whereas most texts are now like 100. It's a damn good phone. And if you threw it up in the air, you'd have to run away in case it came down and hit you on the head and knocked you out.
And if you get the really the rubberized thing, the really rubberized thing on it, you could drop it and it'll bounce.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean, I wouldn't want to drop my phone, but I have dropped it several times and it's not damaged at all.
yeah,
I accidentally threw my Nokia across the road once.
accidentally.
Yes,
Wait.
I had it on top of a big pile of parcels I was carrying, and then I went to
Were
grab
you
my phone
throwing
and
the
accidentally.
parcels?
No. It was on top of the parcels, and I sort of tripped and went to grab my phone and accidentally flung it the entire opposite end of the road.
Well then.
It was fine.
That's what pockets are for.
Yeah, wow.
It's the bonus of being a guy. Generally speaking, we have pockets all the time.
Mm.
I think I was wearing Geisler's at the time. I just think
Right.
I expect my
Last
pockets
piece
were
of the
full.
news then.
Yes, last piece of the news. So there is a teacher that has gone viral on the internet, and I don't get why, because she hasn't hit a student, she hasn't slept with a student, she hasn't sent nudes to a student, she hasn't been getting harassed by other teachers about her appearance. She's basically become viral because of getting classed as the hottest teacher in the United States. So the thing I have wrong about that is, don't get me wrong, she is attractive, but hold on, don't get me wrong, she is attractive.
That was a bud.
Hold on, she is attractive, but if you go out there to any other job, there are plenty of attractive people in those jobs.
I could safely say I had a teacher in school that was hella nicer than she is.
What, you found
There's a
her?
reason all the guys sat at the front of the damn class.
Wait, what, you found her?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Google, and then a picture of this woman with the title, This thick teacher going viral for being the hottest teacher in America is now getting shamed for wearing tight clothes.
That bit I didn't know about. I didn't.
What did you Google? Hot teacher.
Oh, hottest teacher in the US. Bloody hell. What kind of teacher is she? Judging by the alphabet on the wall, not a teacher for older students.
Well, I just did a Google search. You know what it is? It's a bunch of shirtless guys.
I don't think you're searching the same thing.
Yeah, it's
Hottest
probably just
teacher
going with the
US.
search history.
Images.
She's a
Loads of guys with their shirts off.
she's a blonde.
I think Google just knows me.
It's an elementary school. What's elementary school? That's the
Primary.
young one. Yeah, that's the school Bart Simpson goes to in elementary school. So it's the young ones.
I don't know. See,
Warp their little minds.
I don't. Is the one you're seeing blonde?
No.
Well, that's the wrong one then.
Well, apparently there's more than bloody one then.
Clearly. Well, the one I was talking about, I'm pretty sure she's the US, but she's got a really non-English name. Hence why I haven't got it written down, because I've got no idea on how to spell it.
All right then.
I'll try and give me a minute. I'll find her now.
Anyway, while Hughes is looking, I have stated the name of our superhero and put it up. Luke
What?
Cage.
I think I already mentioned that. He's on Netflix.
Really? So this is Power Man. This is
Yeah,
the
I've
movie.
already mentioned that, and I've already started watching the series. I mean, I'm halfway
it's-
through the first.
Is it
it's a
not a movie
series.
then?
No, it's a series. It's a
Oh.
Netflix series.
I thought it was a movie. There we go. Stand corrected. Gotta get on Netflix and have a look at these things.
Yeah, you do.
Any good?
I mean, I'm halfway through the first episode, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll try and power through it.
Don't really get a lot of time to go looking through films and things.
Okay, now I had to look up a new. This is on the Daily Mail online. Hottest maths teacher. Is this the world's hottest math? Oh, for God's sake!
That's the one I
Wait.
saw. The dude, yeah.
No, female,
Oh.
and she's Russian or
Oh.
something.
Is she Russian? Maybe she's Russian.
Yeah, it's not in It's not in America. You can't say
Look.
the name.
Look, I am only saying what this. But actually, the news headline has actually been changed to the world instead of the United States. After finding the story, it's actually got changed to the hottest teacher in the
You'd
world.
pay attention to maths, though,
Which-
wouldn't you?
No?
Which
might
she
not.
also has an Instagram, by the way, and her Instagram blew up because of it. And
I bet she does.
wow. She also has a blog, maybe?
I found the name of Hughes for Power Man while you were off there. Yeah,
Yeah?
Luke Cage.
Oh, yeah, I did hear.
Oh, you did hear? You were,
I'm not
you were
deaf.
off checking something then.
Yeah, but I'm not deaf.
Second one. Alright, there's usually people don't listen to me when I talk, so you were off
I've
doing
done
something
that. How
else,
many
so
times-
just make sure you weren't too distracted with everything else.
How many times do I have to say I listen to people?
Yeah, just
Mm.
leave me hanging half the time. Wonder if I'm even here.
Is he in here?
No,
I'm
that's
sure I
still
just heard him.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway, your time is up.
My time
Oh,
is up,
shame,
even
I
though
have
I
another
can't.
news story.
Typical.
I found. Okay, it's just a really quick one. Apparently, there's dinosaur era swordfish remains. Basically, the fossils. It's an extremely rare fossil, and it's a swordfish-like creature that lived 100 million years ago. Has actually been discovered in the Australian outback. So, safe to say, the Australian outback was underwater 100 million years ago.
Well, that right there is getting classed as the world's sexiest teacher.
I still reckon. I still reckon Ms. Davis from physics. Was she chemistry? I can't even remember. It was a physics class, to be honest. I know it was science. I think it was chemistry. A bit hazy when she took over for our physics professor.
And it's famous because of a like 30-second long video. Kind of creepy, really, considering she doesn't know she's getting recorded, and two, I don't know if that was a student recording her or not. But well.
I don't know. It looks like it's from outside.
Yeah, it looks like it's from outside the like classroom door. So
Worse.
What would elementary school
Yeah,
kids be
just
doing with phones in this?
I don't
mean,
think
like,
these
I
are
don't-
elementary
we-
school kids.
like
Yeah.
who are they going to
Oh,
be
well.
texting? They're dealers.
Just look the same
well.
one.
I said well. I said well. This is where we're going to end it. Because I want to go get something to eat for one and then come back and play some games. But, well. I want to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. And we will see you in the next podcast.
Bye.
Bye.